think we're finally good. You guys know how this works. I give a rough guesstimate as to when I'm going to go live. It's going to happen. If I post it, it's going to happen. But y'all know how it works. It takes me a minute sometimes. All right, so where we at? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Give people a few minutes to show up. And since I saw Alan make a comment earlier, I'm just going to rest that bottle right there. See what he has to say about it. I will be doing a bottle kill tonight. I don't know about a fresh crack, but we will be doing a bottle kill tonight. So got the rest of this Stag 24C. I'm definitely going to finish tonight. It's not much, but... And this, I think, is the very last remnants of the Mama Aguas special, the one that she so lovingly used for cocktails, not knowing that that bottle's not easy to find. So, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome in. Put those down for now. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. A triple live stream. That would be awesome. I'm down for that. If Andrew's down for that, because my plan was to crack the Tanyard for Christmas or New Year's, or if I don't do it for Christmas or New Year's, my plan was to do it in May when I turned 40. That was like my latest opening plans for this bottle. But if you want to have a nice three-way on a hill, we can do that. I'll gladly do that. We got JP, we got Alan here, we got Neo. What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. So what bottles are we not going to crack tonight? You want to see what bottles we're not going to crack? That pretty blue baby. Hold on, where am I at? Where's my inner Vanna White? There you go. That guy right there. We're not cracking that guy. That Parker's, I think the Parker's, I'm either waiting, you know what, I might take that when I deliver JP his bottles and we crack some other shit, but if not, that bottle is going to sit for a little bit. Drink it all. I could. Actually, you know what? You couldn't even drink this all before you would succumb to all the alcohol poisoning. Yeah, Matt, it's about damn time, bruh. We chat like 9 days a week, but you never show up for my lives. No, I'm fucking with you. I know you were busy. It's all good, man. Yeah, Al, you were telling me, man, I put a lot of trust into certain people in our community. I think Al Gordon has got to be top of my list whenever I'm texting anyone about, hey, have you tried this bottle? Is it worth, first of all, is it worth my search? Second of all, is it worth the price if I find it at a good price? As soon as I found the Parker's, he said he loved his. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. I don't have any B tax. It's other than my Jack 14 or, you know, this Tanyard Hill. Now that's, I guess, you know, my higher end bottle that I have. And I'm excited for when I actually do crack it open. So we'll see. But for now, I'm going to kill this Stag 24C. If you had Stag 24C, or if you have 9 bottles like Al Gordon does, you know it's a damn good pour. Let's see if I can actually... Yeah, it's not too crazy. Not too bad. And I was watching a short from Kanan Whiskier earlier saying to keep all your corks. Keep all your corks. You never know. I mean, there's a lid for every pot, so to speak. There's a cork for every bottle. So definitely keep your corks. All right. All right, 24C. So this one was 64.45%. Out of all the 24 batches, I enjoyed 24C the most. For my ranking, it went C, D, B, A. I'm sure people have different rankings, but in terms of 24 batches, it definitely was C, D, B, A in that order for me. Let's see. I also like, there's bottles I want to crack, but cracking bottles for the sake of cracking them just to try them, like, it's also a weeknight. You know, I work tomorrow, but also opening all of them on a weekend. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna travel, bring JP his bottles. I'll take some of mine, and we'll pour something up and see what happens. No Diddy. Two Parkers. Oh, yeah, I was definitely priced wrong. Yeah, I definitely wasn't lucky to get enough for that price, but what I got it for was not bad, trust me. By the way, not to be that streamer, if y'all could hit the like button, tap the hearts, the ha-has, whatever it is, help my numbers out. You know, it's not about getting monetized, but if I do one day, all the money goes back into me buying bottles to drink and show y'all. Self-indulgent promotion there. There you go. All right, let's finish up this 24C. Damn. So I'm not the best. Y'all know me. I'm not the best at when it comes to the nose of this and that. But when it comes to Stag, I could be blind in a room if I'm going to nose this out from anything else. There's something about Stag. I pick up that specific profile just instantly. 24C. I guess what I really enjoy about Stag is the complexity of it. It's it's layered. Damn. It's just crazy. After you finish certain bottles, as hard as they are to find, you're like, daw. By the way, someone hit me up on Instagram asking if I would send them empty bottles of allocateds I have. I'm not sure why you want them, but they make glass art and this and that. Like, they were showing me they take the Stag off and they make different ornaments or different glass art with it. So I was like, all right, if you want to pay me for my empty bottles, I'll gladly send them to you. Hey, Mary, how we doing? We got Annette, we got Mary. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So, what are we doing now? We just finished the rest of this bottle, the Stag 24C. That was, I'm trying to think. So, I remember when Stag 24D first came out, it was the first D release. And Al Gordon, like any first guy I texted, I was like, hey, Al, guess what I found? He's like, holy shit. I was like, yeah, holy shit. And then I was going into stores back to back to back for like a couple weeks and just picking up Stag left and right for really good prices. I've still got 24A, 24B. I have a 24C still left. The 24D is gone. I polished off that D. No Diddy, some homo. But I will say the 25A, it's better than 24A, but I want to try the 25B and C to see if I get that initial Stag profile at first, because to me the 25A is kind of tame. By the way, stay hydrated. All right, so what's next? Oh, I might pour up a little bit of the Wild Turkey 8-year. Which is crazy to me that this bottle, I know a lot of people can't find it. I've only seen it readily available at 2 stores near me, and it's usually 35, 40 bucks. I wouldn't pay any more than that. But the fact that you can't find it everywhere is just kind of bonkers to me. It doesn't make sense. So I went hunting today after work, trying to see if I could find anything else really nice. Kind of struck out on that, but the one store I went to a couple weeks ago where I found all those amazing bottles, they are about to start a weird specific kind of lottery system. Like, to me, it still doesn't make sense, but all I know is I'm at the top of the list. They're call lists. So if certain bottles come in, or if there's a chance to buy it, they're calling me first. So that's really all I care about. I mean, no offense to anyone else in Southern Maryland, you're searching this and that, but I worked my ass off to find this contact. So if he has a chance to get bottles, I'm first in line to buy them. Oh shit! There we go. Look at that! I got excited. Did I get some Botox done? No, sir. Do I look like I got some Botox done? I'm catching back on the comments, guys. Sorry. Thank you, sir. I actually got carded for cigarettes earlier, and I kind of did like a triple take with the lady. I was like, "Qu'est-ce que c'est?" Like, why are you carding me? She's like, "Well, how old are you?" I was like, 39. She's like, "No, you're not." Yeah, I have no reason to. 39. You know, I think a lot of it was most of my jobs were like indoors. You know, managing restaurants between like my teens and my early 30s. Didn't purposely avoid the sunlight, but when you avoid the sunlight, you kind of do that vampire age technique. Now that I work outdoors a lot more the past 5 years, it's like I notice I'm aging in like the neck and the hands, because white people, we age like milk. It's awful. It's awful. I'm being silly. Yes, water is life, and it is the most powerful force on earth, by the way. Fire is amazing, but in a couple years, it all depends. I'm just reading comments, guys. You know what's weird about going live is when you're reading comments, you look like a fucking goober, and it's like the rule of radio where when you don't want dead air, but also entertaining by yourself. I mean, Al, you get it. Going live, it's a fine balance. Yeah, dispensary, they gotta card you, which I respect. And you know what, dude? I went into a dispensary, I think it was about a year and a half ago, and I didn't realize that my ID had expired. I shouldn't even be talking about dispensaries right now. I'm outing myself right now. Anyway, Um, you if your ID is expired, even though it shows your age or this or that, if it's expired, like, and it took them months to notice, and I didn't even notice myself. But I walked in there one day after doing a pre-order, excited to pick up my cash and prizes, go home and relax for the evening. And the dude's like, "Hey man, your ID's expired, man." And I was like, first of all, I don't know how you noticed when I didn't because he couldn't. Hey man, he was that stereotypical stoner. Hey man, just a long, slow, drawn out. Like, long story short, I couldn't get in, get my pre-order. Tried to go to another dispensary, same thing. I got past the guy at the door, but when they scanned it, I guess I don't know. Long story short is make sure your ID is good to go at dispensaries. That guy was ridiculous. Hey man. Yeah. I like looking unassuming. I like when people want to guess my age, they have no idea. To me, that's kind of fun. That's the guessing game. Because then I've actually won money off of people doing dumb shit like that. All right, what's your over under? I'll give you 2 years, plus or minus. You said 35? Run me my fucking money. Because most people assume I'm like 30 to like 36. You can make money off of idiots if you know. It's like that carnival game where they guess your weight or your birth date, you know. Just catching up on comments, guys. All right. Look at all those ha-has. That's got to be my trolls loving the shit out of me right now. Peanut butter pie. Black label. Oh man. You know what, dude? I've got to search my closet because a while back I bought two or three black labels that a guy had at a stupid low price because he mislabeled the price. He sold him the same as the other Old Force, or what is it? Either way, they were way below what they should have been, and I bought them all. And then I shelved them, and now it's like I've got to go in and look for them. I think what I might have done is put them in the same war chest. I have all those old Taylor bottles, and because like I have plenty of bottles that like there's no sense in showing them here, right? You fill your war chest, for when times get drier. It's just like I don't need to show, you know, 10 bottles of this or 12 bottles of that. It also makes you sound bad when you have cases of stuff, but when it's good, a good bottle lasts you a while, so you plan for the future. If liquor stores close tomorrow and they're never open again, I've got stuff to last me for years. Or I can make my own. So, damn, look at all them ha-has coming in. I'm fucking loving this, bro. Oh, wait, I already poured some up. Look at me. All right, so this is just pretty simple. Wild Turkey 101 8-year. And I will say that, I mean, you put it next to the regular 101, it's this is just slightly better. You're not going to get something that's amazingly better than the regular 101, but it's smoother. You get better tasting notes on it. I mean, I don't know how it's better to describe it. You all know where to go if you want the mash bills, the history, the this and that. I know what tastes good, what's worth my damn money. Cheers. I will say what I really like about turkey products is, that dusty note that you get on them. To me, every bottle tastes like it's been sitting around for a while, and it's not a privilege, but it's like, damn, I'm glad I opened that bottle. I'm really never disappointed with any kind of wild turkey product that I've ever had. Now, I will say the Jimmy Russell does take the edge over the 8 year. I still have one of those unopened. I think I know I snagged JP one last year. I don't know if his is opened or not, but that's not even a bottle I'm flexing. It's just a bottle I haven't bothered opening yet. Oh shit, it's right here. Ha. Yeah, so. And the last time I saw this on a shelf in Maryland, the asshole wanted $120, and I kind of did this thing where I was like, bruh, dude. He's like, okay, Habibi. Okay, Habibi. I dropped down to 105. I said, well, at 105, that's not even the proof. I'm not gonna pay. Okay, you drive hard bargain. You drive hard bargain. Okay, I tell you what. Let me call boss. You are the boss. Stop bullshitting with me. I'm not. How the fuck are you gonna charge me 100-something GD dollars for this bottle? And if you were to pay that, please don't tell me you paid that for this bottle. I'll still call you a friend. I just won't be happy with your decisions in life. I mean, because you could take that other 40, 30, 40, you know. Either way, long story short, it's a good bottle. It's a good bottle. If you didn't have a chance to get one, it sucks to be you, but it's also aged 8 years, and to me, it's not significantly better than the 101 8 year. That's all I'm saying. By the way, whoever is still, like, if you keep double tapping your phone, it's about to get pregnant. Whoever just keeps typing in those ha-has, like, you're about to get your screen pregnant, bro. All right, hold on. I've got to catch up on comments. We gotta hold on. This is a problem about streaming. All right. Do you have one unopened? Okay. I just sent Andrew a sample. Okay. That's funny. Listen, Andrew, Al, I really want to crack this bottle. You guys know me. I will crack bottles on stream if I get enough peer pressure, or if someone I need someone else to jump off the bridge with me. All right. Andrew and me got the hazmats. Al got the 68% one, so it's on the cusp. But it's very rare when I can find a bottle before Al does. I found this one a couple days later. He finds it, but I got the hazmat. I'm dying to try it. See if I can show the color, because I know JP, my lighting might not be the best, JP, but I know you like to appreciate, how dark the juice is. It's not as deep of an amber, obviously, as the Coy Hill was. I mean, but she a sexy bottle. I'm definitely excited that I snagged one of these. It's just, I will say this though, it has become almost a secondary job trying to find bottles that, not that I just want, but also I think people would like to see. And my channel is very small, right? I'm not out here to actually impress anybody. But when I find something really fucking awesome, I do like to share it with y'all because I love this community. You know, Joe Unfiltered, Al Gordon, Whiskey Call Me Old Fat. There's a lot of people in the whiskey community I just enjoy interacting with. And, you know, when someone snags something awesome, it's cool to congratulate them on that. And the Colorado crew, some of these other guys are getting monster bottles that I'll never see. And it's just like, I'd rather them getting than someone just buying and flipping shit. I cannot stand people that flip bottles, which sucks living near DC. Guarantee you, if someone found this for $90 on a drop, they're going to DC. They're going to sell for $300 to $400, and that restaurant is going to pour it out for X amount. Or the bar is going to sell it to you for or the liquor store for $700 to $900. Go flip Pokemon cards. Stop messing with our allocateds, please. Stick to cards. Stick to whatever else you do. We want to drink stuff, right? These are consumables. You want to flip stuff? Stick to Pokemon cards, bro. Stop flipping bottles. If you flip bottles, you suck. You suck. You with the ha-has, you probably flip bottles. All that shit right there, you probably flip. Yeah, I know you can't control the free market, but... And we actually, JP, we were talking about that earlier. So it's like, I could be an asshole and let this sit in the dark, climate controlled, 20 years. You know, that, who knows what that's going to be worth in 20 years. I mean, because you've seen prices on Coy Hill that was released last year, what secondary is. Anything secondary, each year, the older the batch is, the more, I mean, it's going to carry a higher price. And especially certain years when it comes to certain bottles, like 2023 was a better year apparently for George T. Stagg than it was for 2025. I wouldn't know. I haven't had either. But people will pay for allocateds, and then there's an extra premium for certain bottles or batches. All these high. It's like, damn. All right. Obligatory forearm content. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, shit. This is still, I'm almost, I think I might cry. I'm going to cry just big old sexy tears when this bottle's gone. It's impetuous. It's fantastic. My first tater sticker bottle. Shout out once again to Up and Smoke Tamales, Alan, who says I don't crack bottles, but I definitely done tap this ass like multiples of times. I keep looking at it. I don't want to kill it. But also, you can't like just let it keep oxidizing the whole damn time. Also, I mean, y'all see I pulled a Joe Unfiltered. Last time I tried to open it, I was all thumbs, and it just... So it's like, I haven't even opened this in a while. Let's see if I can get my stubby fingers in it. I don't know. I actually might fucking need the claws for this one. You know what? This ass is not up for grabs tonight. You got to try harder next stream, Joe. All right, Mike. I'm not going to bother trying to get the cork out and embarrassing myself right now. But actually, wait, hold on. Nope. All right, Iron Mike. We'll polish that ass off another time. I can't get it open. I can't get it open. I would kill it if I could get it open. Can I message you after stream about you get Matt, you're one of my best friends, dude. You can that's not even a question, buddy. I love you to death, Matt, but like you can message me, man. My inbox is always open for you, Matt. Don't you worry. All right. Let's see. Nah, I ain't opening that. Tell you what, I haven't had a sip of this in a while. I'm gonna pour up some 14. That's what we're gonna do. By the way, this was a bottle I cracked on stream. You know, I could have put one of my kids. I don't have kids, but I could have like paid for books for a semester. I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna open this bottle on stream. Peer pressure and ass, motherfucker. Stay hydrated. All right. So I'm ignorant. When is batch 2 of JD 14 coming out? Does anyone know? Because now that I've had, well, now that I have, excuse me, batch 1 unopened of the JD 12. Yeah, that's right. I'm curious when they're going to come out with other batches of the 14. So I know it's reversed on your screen, but actually, you know what? I might want to get another Glen. Give me 1 second. I think I want to go grab another Glen because I've already had some Stag. I've had some Wild Turkey in that. I don't want to. I want a fresh Glen. So. Eight. Jesus. Holy crap, man. JD Heritage. Okay. I paid $150 for the JD 14 when it dropped. So unfortunately, you know, I wasn't with a friend or anyone else. It's one allocated per person. It's not one of each. So Heaven Hill 19 dropped, Jack Daniels 14, Bomberger's PFG, and like 2 other bottles dropped all at the same time. So I'm at a Virginia ABC store. The guy pulled, you know, he's first of all, if you know about ABC stores, if you ever hear the phone ringing at the store, it's generally their district manager or someone else calling, hey, drop the fucking allocateds. So the guy comes out with his little hand truck and you see all these boxes of stuff where your eyes know certain labels, colors, this and that. So the stores were slated to get either Jack Daniels 10, 12, or 14. Luckily, the store I was at, I'm first in line. There's a whole bunch of mouth breathing old dudes behind me. No offense to any old dudes that mouth breathe. But on the hand truck was you see Jack Daniels and then you see the age statement on the side of the box that says 14. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Just worked my ass off. You know, this is why I show up. And you know what? I like being the first one in line or there's something kind of cathartic. I like being the last one. Like if there's only one bottle left on a shelf and I'm kind of like, excuse me. Sorry about your luck, bruh. I don't know. If you ain't first, you're last. But when it comes to bottles, I don't care if I'm first or last. I want the fucking bottle. Let me go get another Glen real quick. I'm going to mute this. All right, what the hell did I miss? Pooping? Nah, bro. If I was pooping, I wouldn't even bother muting. I'd let y'all hear that shit. Literally. Message retracted. Uh-oh, he must have said something bad. Yeah, JP, I'm not mad about that Coy Hill either, dude. 250's a buy for sure. For what? A JD 14. All right, so after having the JD 14, I got it for 150 at a Virginia ABC store. So I got it for the cheapest I'm ever going to find it. The cheapest I've seen it on any shelf now is $1,100. I honestly think I would, only because I've had this bottle and it's not FOMO. I really would like another backup of this to compare it to future batches and this. And I would probably pay close to, I want to say 250. If I paid 150 for this, knowing how good it is, I would pay 250, maybe 300, because you're not going to find it secondary for any cheaper than that. And like maybe that's easier for me to say because I have one of these And, you know, some of our other members, they have backups. They've bottle killed one of these. I think a better person to ask is Al, how much he would pay. I'm pretty sure I would pay 250 to 300 for another backup of this, just to, it's that damn good. Although that does sound like a lot of money to pay, right? Because, I mean, where's she at? So, this is all I have left of my Koi Hill. I need to probably transfer it into a smaller bottle, but I do know that I'm going to pour that alongside my Tanyard. But yeah, when I found this bottle for me and JP, we were glad to pay that price for it, because you're not going to see it for that cheap ever again, especially in Maryland. Oh man, just looking at that bottle kind of makes me really sad, but it's been damn good. And my Koi Hill was only 63%. I know the proofs on, you know, like these single barrels, their special releases, they vary. And honestly, I don't think I would have bought this bottle if it wasn't hazmat. I know that sounds crazy, right? To find it and not want it, but when I saw the proof on that, you know, 141, it's a hazmat. She barely a hazmat, but you know, she's a hazmat JD special release, and I've never been disappointed by JD special releases. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it. All right, but let's pour up some of this JD 14. So what I enjoy about certain bottles, it's literally an experience. It's like if you were to just pour that and shoot it back, or just like drink, I'd slap you right in the face. Maybe not hard. Actually, I'd probably claw the shit out of you for doing that. Like, bruh, what? You be gentle. You enjoy this. You savor this kind of shit. You don't just shoot it and like, oh yeah, that's good. What else you got? What do you mean, what else I got? By the way, I've noticed Blanton's drinkers, you guys that think Blanton's is cool, you grab glasses like this. You ever notice that? People that don't know really how to drink whiskey, they grab their Glens like it's a fucking beer glass. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Them guys, oh yeah, that smells good. Bro, no. What do you, this. Appreciate. What are you doing grabbing it like this? Let me check back in on these comments. Where we at? All right. Hold on. Just ask the question, bruh. You guys, like, just ask questions. Damn. Man, this, yeah. No, you know what? I think the at names, the at names on YouTube, what a lot of people did was they chose random at names, knowing you could pick what shows up in chat or on YouTube when you comment and this and that. So a lot of people will have an at name that does not match whatsoever with your profile. Like your name might be Will, I'm not, but It might be like Game Boy 769 when they show up in chat. So they don't want to chat anymore because their name is like, it's weird, because it used to be only mods or creators could see your profile, your at name, this and that. It's YouTube apparently is trying to eliminate trolls and impersonation and self promotion. We can all see what your channel is. If you're an interesting guy in chat, you don't have to self promote. We can just go to your channel. Apparently, that's what YouTube's trying to do. That's the email I got back from them because I was like, why is it showing at names? This and because a lot of people stopped commenting because it's showing their stupid at names. Because I know your profile's like 12 years old. You made up like Kitty Cat 724 or whatever but you were able to choose a display name. Now you've got to go through that process of changing your at name. Which is why I chose at Whiskey with Waters when I knew this change was coming. Because I started seeing, I was like, I'm taking my name now. I'm taking it right now. You're not going to use my last name, and I think it's a super clever play on words. So, fuck y'all. Dude, fuck it. Trolls can. I love trolls. I know that's who's typing the ha-has this whole damn time, man. I just think it's amazing that their thumbs have that much energy. All right. This JD14 has sat out long enough without being drank. So, man. How many other people in chat have actually had this bottle other than Al Gordon? See if we can show a little bit of the color. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Trying to give you guys some good content, But I think the main thing about Jack Daniels is the old number 7. It's dirty banana. To me, I cannot drink regular Jack Daniels straight anymore. It's got to be mixed with Coke Zero or something else. But these Jack Daniels special releases, man, it's been discussed a lot. Jack Daniels and Penelope to me are my top 2 pours of 2025, regardless of bottle. Just saying. God damn, that's good. If you do get any kind of banana on this, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That is a solid fucking pour. I have not had the batch 1 and the 12 year yet. I do need to pour those up side by side to see which one I would actually prefer. People tell me the 12 year batch 1 is a monster. So this is 126 proof. You get the classic Jack Daniels, that tiny bit of nose burn, but the flavors on this are just fucking amazing. Like I said, I'm not the best to describe shit. It's fucking good. Sorry for language. It's fucking good, man. That's why I like doing collabs with people that have the same bottle. I'd be like, yes, I agree. Fuck it, let's drink. That's good. I know a lot of people hate me for this. You find these bottles and you don't really. I'm drinking them. You don't see me flipping them, right? Yeah. JP, I'm going to bring the JD 12 batch 1. I'm gonna bring all that. We're gonna have. I think me and JP, we need to actually set out like 2 days for what we have planned tasting wise, because one night ain't gonna cut it, Bubba. We're gonna have to have. I think, you know what? We're gonna bring this to like in between pours. Have like a this is gonna be our palate cleanser, and then we'll go to like Penelope Estate, and then we'll go to this and that, and then we'll go to your GTS. GTS. Excuse me. And we'll figure things out from there, you know? I'm going to get a sample of someone's damn George T. Stag one day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep networking. I'm gonna keep being nice to y'all. I'll show up. Helping the stream. Whatever you want to do to help me, help you, help me, man. You know? Scroll up, fucker. Fair enough. He says, scroll up, fucker. All right. Scroll up, fucker. Fucker is scrolling up. Since you paid 200 for the tan yard, is it your expectation that it will be better than the 14 since... So I judge. All right, let me best answer your question, Al. I get what you're saying. So 150 for this, right? 200 for this. There's a thing you have to put out of your mind sometimes as to how rare a bottle is, because Coy Hill was what, 24 or 25,000 bottles. Apparently Tan Yard Hill was what, 14,000 bottles, and not that many are hazmat, right? So I have to put my excitement aside for this and that. To me, I think it's honestly going to be hard to top the JD 14, and like that's a top 10 pour for me in my entire life. I know a lot of people have sampled a great many other things. The JD 14 for me is a top 10 pour ever. The Coy Hill makes probably my top 12 to 15. It is damn good. I just know that Jack Daniels, to me, I'm excited to try any kind of their special releases. Now, this bottle, much like the Coy Hill, I'm sure once I open it, I won't be able to get enough of it. I'll probably, a third of the bottle will be gone within like the first 2 weeks. And then I'll set aside a couple samples, and then the rest of it I'll just kind of slow kill over the course of a year. Just like my Coy Hill, because I mean, what, JP, we snagged those bottles last year, and I still have some left. So, which I probably should have already transferred to a smaller bottle at this point. And the stocks. All I know about Asian markets is that they open up super early, and if you know what to invest in before companies sell out, like not a few years ago, but like if you guys know anything about Samsung, there was a whole bunch of nonsense a while back where if you were invested in Samsung, you could have made a killing when they bought and sold a certain company. I'm not going to get into it, but a lot of people were savvy and other people just lucked into making a whole bunch of money off of that business deal. So me personally, precious metals, gold and silver, sport cards, Pokemon cards, bottles. I mean, some things are investments. Like I said, you can begrudge me all you want. This bottle will get open, but if I found another one tomorrow at the same price, because my niece is going to college in like 3 years, I might hold on to one to sell it to some. And that's a bad thing about the market, right? I would actually maybe flip a bottle every now and then, but not to the extent other. Would you ever get a RJ? I mean, I keep things clean. I think it all depends on both persons in that agreement, Tyga. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna. You ask the most ridiculous questions, which I love, by the way. Right, I'm gonna try one more time to get this Tyson bottle open because I want to tap this ass. I mean, I might have to use my teeth on this. Damn, y'all. Shit, I think I'm about to break the cork. Let me see if I can do it under the table. No, it's not working. It's not working. It's just not working. We'll kill the Tyson bottle another night. All right. But yeah, I've got to stop slacking on posting shorts about bottles I'm finding, this and that. Like, apparently YouTube is telling me people like my random videos when I'm out at stores just buying shit. I don't even have to show my face. People just like to see the prices I'm paying. And a lot of people, I've had a few, you poor bastard. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Let's see, what else do I want? Just so Alan can see, that is his bottle. I'm very curious, Alan, once you finally get this bottle, what you think about it. And if you can somehow find another Heritage bottle, a different barrel, my money is that this one will beat the other barrels you find. Shit, now I actually want to pour up some Coy Hill, but I'm not going to do that. Tell you what. Let's go for some 1924. It's getting late in the night. Womp womp. This was a bottle that a lot of people were able to find. I walked into a random store one day during a drop. It was this or Eagle Rare or Blanton's. If you choose Blanton's or Eagle Rare over this and you already have those bottles, I don't know what's wrong with you. But I was definitely like, yeah, I'm going to take the 1924. I'm not buying Blanton's again unless I see a gold or a straight from the barrel. Regular Blanton's to me can just fucking suck it. I love you, John Wick. Your movies made Blanton's overpriced, and it was never that good to begin with. I don't understand why that specific bottle gets so much fucking attention. People stand in line for a bottle of Blanton's. Blanton's. Man, you can. Man, take that horse and fucking ride off, man. Like no one likes Blanton's. You're telling yourself you like Blanton's. That's what you're doing. You're telling yourself you like it. There's no real way you actually like Blanton's. Not their basic bottle. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And I'm ignorant, right? My $90 could be spent on 2 bottles of G4 tequila that's going to taste way better and give me now, granted, that's tequila, but, like, I can spend $90 way better than a bottle of fucking Blanton's. Alright, let's calm ourselves down, Joe. Let's comport ourselves. If you've had 1924, to me, I get that cinnamon raisin on the nose. It's fantastic. Tiny bit of icing, you know. Oh shit, there was a little bit of JD still left in that. Okay, well, wow. I gotta start bringing out more Glens, but the mix of tiny bit of that left over in the glass with some 1924. That was fucking tasty. Oh my god. Hey, you guys are commenting fast. What do we got? Yeah, if Blanton's would, you know what? I think Blanton's should charge 65 to 75 at most for their bottles. Them charging 90 to 100 to find it is it's absolutely ridiculous. Lalo is I like Lalo also. We should throw down on 19. Matt, do you still have that OFC or no? Hey, what's up, Rob? Hold on. I'm catching back up in chat. Y'all know how this works. Y'all know how this works. Hold on. Oh, Miyakipo. There they are. All right. I always like when Melly and Rob show up. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hey Nathan, what's up, buddy? Yeah, no, Lalo is a damn good tequila. If I'm drinking tequila though, I rarely take shots or shots of it. I prefer now that I'm, a little older, a little more distinguished. If I'm doing tequila, it's usually going to be in a margarita or some other kind of mixed drink. Now, that's not to say I won't put some salt, grab a lime, and take some shots. But I'm not doing Cuervo. I'm not doing salsa. I'm not doing Two Fingers or El Jimador. If I'm taking shots of tequila, I'm it's not even bougie. You can find way better tequila than Patron for cheaper than Patron. But G4 to me, like that to me is the smoothest tequila I've ever had. I love me some G4. And Fortaleza, if you get some of their other releases, like oh shit, JP, I did find a winter release of one, and I shared that with some friends a couple weekends ago. They're pretty good, man. The winter releases, but Patron, I'm telling you, once you have a better tequila, you'll be like, nope. My background stopped moving. I don't know why. The flames are supposed to flicker a little bit, but who's got that Hank Hill? Yeah, Fortaleza, dude. I love me some Fortaleza tequila, man. Seriously. Yeah, JP, how did I not text you when I found, because I mean, I usually text like everyone when I find certain things. I don't, you know what? Maybe I kept that one to myself. Like, I don't know. Yeah, dude. No, the lady at the store was like, you know what's funny is because my name is Joe, but when they say, hey Joe, it's either it's like a soft J, kind of like Jaeger, but it's like, hey yo, I get, hey yo. They're not saying hey yo. They're actually calling me Joe, but you have to be able to tell the right emphasis on the syllable. It's like, hey yo, yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? I have this bottle. How did you just speak in an accent, but now you sound perfectly English? I don't care. What do you got to show me? But yeah, that winter release, man, that, like I said, when I drink tequila, it's going to be, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna get fucked up, but we're gonna feel feelings. We're gonna have in-depth conversations, or I'm just gonna make a shit ton of margaritas and pass them out to the party. I rarely drink tequila anymore just because of that reason. It makes me feel feelings, which I'm fine with. But yeah, nobody wants all that. Nobody wants me to go live and then also do that. Hey, what's up, AD? Have any old line? I mean, Maryland is the old line state, but I don't know what you mean by old line. Let me scroll back up through comments real quick, y'all. When are you cooking on live, flipping some steaks with? That's actually a good fucking idea. Um. So actually, let me check the weather because I know it's supposed to get like mid 50s to like low 60s. I think next week I could cook with the claws. Like, I mean, I can easily. Hear that ting? Flip steaks. It's whatever the crowd wants. I can do whatever y'all want. By the way, that's not even flexing. That's flexing. But I mean, we can do steaks on the grill. We can do bottles and ribeyes. But I also did not want to appear once again derivative from another channel where a lot of us met each other from. The last thing I need is that fucking guy showing up with. By the way, I've seen you, Reaper. Don't show up with another troll account coming into my shit. You're welcome for your Pokemon card ideas. You're welcome for this and that, but don't show up into my shit. If I grill a steak, I'm gonna say oof the whole fucking time, and it's gonna be way goddamn tasty. I'm sorry for language. It's gonna be way tastier. I'm just saying. I actually might throw a graded card on the grill just to troll him. Get him. You know what, man? Women, the term big back exists for a reason. I didn't make it up, but the term big back does exist, right? Oh, look at my shit. You know what? I'm gonna fix this for y'all because this is bad. This is bad. This is bad content. I don't like this. It's making me feel bad. I can see me seeing you seeing me. So I tell you what, we're gonna do this right quick. We're gonna do this right quick. I'm sorry. If y'all give me 2 minutes, Melly, Rob, entertain chat. Give me 2 minutes. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Rita, is that you? Okay, hold on, hold on. Sorry, guys. Scrolling up, I know it looks awkward. Six. Who the fuck said 6'7"? We don't do that here. Man, I tell you what, the day, if I ever do get monetized, it's not a goal of mine. But if I ever do get monetized, I'm going to have the best fucking member stickers ever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because we encourage everyone to join our kind of streams, right, Rob? You know, we are equal opportunity. Igual oportunidad. You know, come as you are, come as you were. Entiendo palabras. O don't. You know? It's fun being silly with y'all. By the way, you guys, you know, you think it's easy going live? It actually really is. It really is. All these streamers like, it's a job, you know, I've got to make content all day. I know you do. I know you do, and God love you. God love you for making content all day, this and that. I'm sure it's exhausting, but like this is super fucking easy. You know. Also, I make enough money. I don't care about getting monetized. It's fun to have fun in life. I can chat with people. I can watch y'all chat. Y'all get to chat with each other. You know, if you're having a stressful day, hey, watch me drink. Or you can drink as I drink. No, I started my channel just as a way to connect people in between way better streams. That's the main purpose of my channel. If I find something for a good price, if it's tasty, you know, I'm your average Joe, so to speak. Way above intelligence, but I'm definitely that guy that's going to find bottles. I'm going to find them. I'm going to network my ass off. I'm going to find some shit. It's going to happen. You're not going to stop me. I win a lot of radio contests because I refuse to get off the line. I'm going to keep calling. Give me the tickets. Just by the way, I cannot wait for February because I'm going to see 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, I was on break at work one day. You know, I call into the local 106.7 radio station. They're giving away tickets for 9 Inch Nails. Hey, caller number 10 right now wins tickets. So you got to wait for them to play the music a little bit. 675-309 EIN. You call up. If you hear it ring, yo, you're usually pretty good. Caller 10, congratulations. I was like, dark as a hole. So I sang the song as I won, which only adds to that guy, you know, giving you the tickets because you want to be a true fan. Because now there have been times I have called into a radio station. I don't know what the fuck they're giving away. I've won hoodies. I won tickets to like a softball game between like Ravens players and someone else. I didn't want to go, but I called in and won the tickets. So it's like, uh, I I went to will call and showed up. Like it was a, I guess something to do on a Saturday. But February I'm gonna go see 9 Inch Nails. I'm stupid excited for. I'm a huge fan of Trent Reznor, so I don't know. I stay winning. It is what it is. I find allocateds. I win shit on the radio. I've won 13 prizes off of radio station since 2017. Joe Reed comments. Okay, okay. Hold on. Joe Reed comments. Joe Reed comments. What did I miss, Melly? What did I miss? Timing is everything with this guy. Joe Reed chat. Where can I get the shit you have on? Is that a new Jack Daniels bottle? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, I'm looking goofy as shit right now, reading you, reading me. All right. I don't mind. I'll show my face. Want to be my first member. Okay. I was Melly and Rob's first member. Where did I pick up the shirt? Oh, shit. Hold on. All right. All right. So, by the way, hold on. Let me. So, it's also gray sweatpants season, but Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Actually, Mama Aguas bought that shirt for me last Christmas. I want to say she probably found it online. Um, I'm a huge Home Alone fan, obviously. I'm 39 years old. We grew up on certain movies, but I also think it fits me well. And you know what? Black is slimming, which I don't need, but tell you what, I would like to drink a little bit more though. So I think we should probably do that. I'm trying to read comments, guys. I'm trying. Gray sweat, dude. It's gray sweatpants season, bruh. You know what season it is, man. It's man. If you got biceps and gray sweatpants, man, you ain't hurting in life. That's all I'm saying. I will say this though, in case anyone is curious, because I've had people ask, there is one lady I am interested in who has my attention right now. We're not going to go into details, but I'm not taken yet. But there is a woman that kind of just she gets the flag up the pole, so to speak, and she's got me really intrigued. So things work out. Maybe we'll see it on our co-live. You never know. You know, I'm 39. It's time to settle down. You know. That's why I wear so much black. Annette, you don't. Annette, we're not going to get into. That's funny as shit what Annette just said. Farmer Joe. Is it turning or churning? I'll turn some butter and churn it. Who's trying to peacock, bruh? Ain't no one trying to peacock, bruh. You'll know when I'm peacocking, man. AD, she already knows what's up, man. That's the thing. I keep telling all you fellas, stop simping, be yourself, right? If you are honest in life, everything works out for you, plain and simple. Be a good dude, be honest. There's no sense in expending energy into lying or play. Women, a real woman is going to find out if you're fucking faking real fucking fast, dude. So stop the cap, as the kids say. There's no sense in lying to anybody. I'm a goofy motherfucker, right? But everything I do in life, I show like. I really hope that someone from the FBI or CIA is like watching this, or like there's some guy just like watching this on his computer, just like bored as shit. Just be a good person in life and everything else works out. That's all I'm saying. It's so true. The more you give, the you know what? And there's also times where you can get frustrated, right? Let's get a little bit deep just for a quick second. There's also times where you are absolutely allowed to feel frustrated. You show up to work every day, you work your ass off, this and that. Like all of my friends know there's been weeks where I show up for work every day, my car just shit the bed. I got into an accident after work, or I'm now sitting in 3 hours of track. Like, the daily grind can be a bitch, right? So focus on other things. Look up in the sky. Hey, that cloud is shaped like a dick. I make it a point to laugh every day. Appreciate the small things. You have people in your life that love you. You aren't struggling to eat. You're not that person at an intersection holding up a sign, whether it's true or not, saying, "Hey, I need help." Be very thankful for what you have in life. And, like, bro, I mean, I'm not bragging, but I guess I kind of am. How many people can actually, even if you wanted to find a bottle, how many people can spend $150? Just, I walk into a store, if I see it, I'm buying it because that's the price of what it is. I have that luxury. Why do I have that luxury? Because I work my dick into the dirt, and when I see a bottle I want, I'm gonna fucking buy it. Sorry, not sorry. I also don't put myself in a debt to find shit. So I will say this. I only use certain apps for transferring money. Venmo can fucking suck it. I'm trying to pay people for finding me bottles. Venmo fucking sucks, man. Whoever had my number the last time apparently registered some fucking Cash App, Zelle, Western Union. Like, I'm not using Venmo. All right. I feel like I'm being selfish and monopolizing chat. So. All right, let's check back up. Oh, wait, we got Gabby in here? Hold on. We got Gabby. Primo is the D. That's funny. Matt, you know how it is, man. Just checking messages. You all laugh at me all you want. Just checking messages. Dating advice is what? Yes, sir. Listen. As goofy as I look, right? Right? It's not like I'm not able to find a woman. I could go on a dating app, do this and that, but I'm not doing that. There is one woman that has my attention right now. I will not mention her name on stream until certain, but in case anyone is curious, there is one person that has my attention, and that will not change for a while. I'm not putting all my eggs into a basket, but out of respect for that woman and just because of who I am, like, I don't entertain other things. I'm not going to say the same thing to her as I'm going to say to someone else. Like, first of all, it's annoying, bro, to try and juggle shit. Nah, fuck that. All right, so this is 1924. We bottle killed Stag 24C. And this bottle, the empty bottle, is already sold to somebody because they want the empty bottle. So, like I said, I have very random people that never type in chat but will hit me up on Instagram asking random questions or wanting to buy certain things. So, this empty bottle is sold. Don't know why. Don't care. I'm going to sell it to them. Man, I really wish I was able to find a backup of this 1924. It's every now and then you come across a bottle where you wish it was a staple. By the way, you guys that can't find the OF7, I don't know why you can't find it. I can't find other bottles, but the OF7, I can find it for days on end. So if you need it, let me know. But when this bottle came out, there was a very limited release in Virginia, this and that. They were getting what, the 6 bottle case, and I looked into finding one of these. Trying to buy a backup bottle is, I'm not going to spend but so much. It's absolutely insanity. All right. It's just such a good pour. So here's something else I've also wondered about certain distilleries, right? Jack Daniels has been has been around for how fucking long? You had 14-year-old shit before you released your 14-year-old amazing. You had 14-year-old stuff before you released your 14-year-old stuff. So was it just the higher ups at Jack Daniels that were getting access to these amazing bottles before they realized, hey, you know what? People other than us might actually want to buy them. Hey, you know what, Bob? That's a good idea. If we just market it, I don't understand why it took Jack Daniels so long to release bottles that they're actually good. Because I remember being 16, 17, 18 back when Jack Daniels was a higher proof. Because they kept lowering the proof throughout the years because you had idiots getting fucked up on it, getting into car accidents. So Jack Daniels lowered their proof mainly because of idiots out in the countryside. You can't tell me that's not true. They had to lower the proof because y'all got too drunk on that garbage. That dirty banana, riding your truck in the country back road, spitting tobacco, and just causing all kinds of heinousness. But these special releases, man, I see this kind of shaped bottle. It's like it just something. It's subtle marketing, but it's a damn good product. So why did you wait this long to release good shit? Now, that being said, before She Who Shall Not Be Named, back in 2012 through 2015 is when I had amassed a massive collection of some damn good bottles. Like I had Pappy's the 2012 through 2014. If I still had those bottles, you guys would fucking weep. And you'd be like, why aren't you pouring those? Why aren't you selling? Like, I was setting up for the future and this and they're all destroyed now. One day on live, I swear to God, I will tell that full story. But it's not tonight. What do we got? Yeah, I think she will too, buddy. Not too much worried about it. I appreciate you guys. I got Gabby in here. I got AD. I got everybody in here, man. This is awesome. Thank you guys for showing up. Listen, I do my silly lives in between way better ones. I mean, so. Plenty enough for the number 7 there had to. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So and because I've had also people message me, they're like, "You live near DC. Why aren't you able to find these bottles?" You would figure being near a major city, some of these major distilleries would want their bottles out there. No, I don't know why or what to tell you folks, but certain bottles, it's if it's not lottery, you have to be there at the store when they fucking drop, or you're not getting them otherwise. Now, that being said, there is a couple stores where I've had to, I wouldn't say spend a lot of money, but a decent amount of money and also network with the owners to now where, like I said, I have one store where if he's able to get allocated, if if he's able to get bottles in Maryland, I get the first crack at them. That took about a year and a half of, you know, me being chill with the dude, but it should hopefully pay off. Change this real quick. There we go. And I know, you know, so we got Alan, we got a couple other people like Joe's, crack the bottles, crack this, crack that. This bottle, I think, is the one now I'm excited for the Tanyard Hill, but that Parker's is, I think, the one I'm most excited for. Because you've got a mix of 15-year, 12-year, 11-year, and like I said, everyone that's had this bottle, from what I've heard, it's a phenomenal pour. And it's my first Parker's, so I really wish I could bring my bottles back from the past, because that 2012, I had some fucking awesome bottles, man. And then you've got bottles I just haven't even cracked yet. Don't know why. Like, I've still got the 2024 grainy glass weeded. Just hasn't been cracked yet. It's not because I'm a tater. I can't crack bottles every day. Like, I'm not a lush, I like good pours, but if I crack this, then I have to remember when I opened it, when's next, like, I don't want bottles just sitting open or tightly sealed, even though I keep them in dark cabinets and this and that, like. The bone structure of the flipper. You think I'm overthinking it? Okay, that might be true. Hey, that's fine. JP gets it. What are we talking about? Yeah, see, Neo, but it has 15-year, so that's the main reason I bought it. AD, you're funny as shit. Damn, y'all are chatting like shit. All right. In Georgetown. See, I've been to the Bourbon Concierge in Georgetown. That's one of those places you're not going to buy shit. But like you said, it's fun to look. It's fun to go in and like window shop. But man, like, so like I saw a Weller Millennium today for what is it, like $7,000? $7,000 for one bottle. Now, granted, if you have fuck the world money, you know you would buy it, right? You win the Powerball or Mega Millions tomorrow, you know you're buying that bottle because you can. But I think what most stores are banking on is that one rich, not asshole, but that one person that walks in that's just like, I just don't like every store I walk into in Southern Maryland wants to sell Pappies for $1,500. Back when I was buying Pappies, 2012 through 2014, I was buying them at cost, like 150 to 300. I swear to God, I really, really wish I still had my old collection, man, because I could have made so much content or money off of what I used to have. But it's just a shame. She'd rather break the bottles than make money. Fuck it. I'm about to go down a bitter road. I don't want to go down. So. Primo. All right, y'all having your own chat. All right. Does the fire keep me warm? I mean, it's mis manos. It's doing its job. It's doing its job. By the way, I'm one of those people that naturally runs hot. No Diddy or whatever, but like my natural, like, don't get me wrong, I'm white. It's not like I'm impervious to winter or cold, but my natural body temperature is always kind of elevated. So I'm, instead of 98.6, I'm usually hovering around like 99 to 100, just in general. But weather still affects me, you know. It's like I still got to wear my gaiter and this and that. Bro, I am pale as shit. It's that winter. You know what? I don't think I want any more than 1924. Only got but so much left. Let's see. We're going to end the night with something a little bit sweeter. All right. By the way, this bottle took me a stupid long time to find. I found Tenured Hill JD14, a batch 1 of JD12, quicker than I could find this. Laugh at me all the fuck you want, right? It took me way longer to find Penelope releases. It takes me longer to find Penelope releases than it does Jack Daniels. I don't know why. It is what it is, but like Havana, I still have yet to even see a Havana on the shelf where some old dude reaches in front of me before I have a chance to get it, or this and that. I have a Rio. I now have a Valencia. I've got the marshmallow toast. But the two main releases I really wanted was the American Light Whiskey and the Havana. And guess which ones I didn't get? The ALW and the Havana. And when it came to the estate collection, I think I already pulled that bottle out. Where'd it go? Oh. So, found 2 out of the 4. The one bottle I really, actually, I wanted the 13-year and I wanted the Omega. Which bottles could I not find? The 13-year and the Omega. But we do have the Private Select and the other one. So It's just certain bottles I really want to find sometimes. I think I'm 60-40. I get the ones that are scarcer, but the ones I'm more curious about are actually the ones I can't find, if that makes sense. The ones that are super allocated and the ones that everybody wants, I've networked my ass off to find. I've got a hazmat tan yard, right? That to me was easier to find than Penelope releases. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make sense. Then again, when you want to charge $900 for that bottle secondary, don't play. You know what, man? I'm not actually, I will say this when it comes to the alcohol game and knowledge, I am the least knowledgeable when it comes to um mash bills and certain other things. I am that guy that will tell you, hey, listen, if you work your ass off, if you are searching for certain bottles that people are praising or they're not, you know, I'm very glad I found this bottle. Now, this is not a bottle you drink after coming home after hard. This is like a nightcap. To me, the sweeter ones, Eagle Rare, Penelope's, the certain finishes, this and that, that's a nightcap. You finish your day with that. But this is batch 4 of Penelope Valencia. Valencia. Not too bad. This is just to tease Alan, by the way. If you turn comments off, Alan, you can see it the whole time. Just fucking with you. So what I find funny about Penelope is when it comes to their Cooper series. So like Rio, Valencia, Havana, blah blah blah, etc. They've kind of got the same preface on the side of their bottle as to what you're getting, and then it changes into 4 grain straight bourbon whiskey, rich and bold on the palate. Valencia, see, that's when they change what it is. They tell you what it is. Valencia brings forward rich citrus flavors from the coast of Spain. Forward rich citrus. You know, I should get back into. By the way, voice acting, I'm not going to do that. I will say this, when you pour that up, if someone poured you that and you did not know what the fuck it is. So Gabby, Nathan, all my other people here that you pick this up and smell it. Naranja. I do, it's, you definitely get that smell of oranges on this. And I smoke cigarettes, so that's another reason my palate and nose aren't that great. And I can still taste when something's good, but yeah, it's definitely it's a nightcap dessert kind of pour. It's super smooth. It has a I think honestly you need to have had tasted a Valencia orange to understand the aftertaste on this because Valencia oranges are orangey, but it's a back end kind of taste. Listen, I'm terrible at describing, bro. If you find it, fucking buy it, right? If you find it, fucking buy it. It's good. If you find it, fucking pour yourself up some. And you don't kill these bottles in one night. It's another question I've been asked, like, how many bottles do you have? I have hundreds of bottles. Why do I have hundreds? Because I find a bottle I like. You buy 6 as a bag. My war chests are full. Like I said, if the world goes to shit, I'm not worried about that. I can trade shit. I've got guns, bullets, bottles, precious metals. I'm fine. Are y'all good? Because when y'all come to me searching for something to get fucked up on, I'm going to need something nice. Please, my friend, open new bottle. Hey, Habibi, you want me open new bottle? By the way, Indians, the more the head bobs, the nicer they are. You walk into a store and see this. Hello, my friend. How are you today? I don't know. Rob's in here and wants me to open something. Shit, it's getting late to open something new, though, bro. Oh, hold on. For the ladies in chat, get it while you can. There you go. We're back. No, I didn't. I mean, yes, I do. What do you mean? No, I didn't. You don't tell me what I do. All right, I do what I want to do. Rob, Habibi, what you want to see? Hold on. All right, you know what? So, not flexing, right? If y'all want to see, this is me not giving a shit. That's me giving a fucking shit, right? If y'all wanted to see the paleness, don't anger the dragon. All right, he gets minimally aroused. All right. The forearms is what you got to worry about. Rob, what you see, Habibi, what you see that you want. You know what? As a white guy, I've actually avoided doing a lot of my voices online because I don't want to get fucking reported. Gabby, you think I need to try and show off? Girl, if you see the veins in my forearms, picture where else they flow. Right? Let's be real. You see this? I'm a very vascular man, right? Blood pumps everywhere on your boy. Ladies ain't got to worry about me. Insert wink here. I'm just saying. JS. New Jack Daniel bottle, please, Habibi. No. You want new Jack bottle. He want Rob, no, Rob. Me and Lord Gordon and Andrew Hildebrante. Abrar Botella. How do you say when? How much did you say? When Rob and Andrew are ready to crack theirs, I will crack mine on a live. But look at that. Hey, come now. That's hazmat, man. You can set this bitch on fire. That's one of those En Fuego bottles. En Fuego. I swear to God, I love fucking having Like, I don't mind being goofy and smiling stupid where I got to cover my face. You guys crack me the fuck up. I love this kind of shit, man. Habibi, Habibi. By by the way, all my friends know I can do voices. Like I said, because I'm super white, I'm worried I'm gonna have fucking Sheikh Kern Al Sanders over there in the Middle East just reporting my stream nonstop because I say problems. Like, see, my stream literally just reloaded. Okay, okay, okay. Very offensive. Oh, you want the very offensive voice? I can't read comic cause my eye no work good. But you're being very offensive, Rob. You Everyone knows my Chinatown story. I'll tell it again in case anyone hasn't heard it. But that dude meeting a white Asian guy, that's top tier. Like, I don't get confused normally, but dude, I met that white Asian dude adopted in China, and I was just like, I didn't know how to respond. But his voice, you're very offensive. I was like, no, you're very offensive. He's like, no, I'm from China. I'm from China. You're being an asshole. I didn't know I was being an asshole. But when you're told you're being an asshole by a white dude with an Asian accent, you figure he's doing a bit. I thought he was doing a bit. So I responded in kind. Oh no, I'm not being asshole. You be I want number five. And I closed my eyes as I was talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my Asian viewers. I like I said, I thought the guy was doing a bit. But then he calls his dad out from the back. I don't know what he said. Don't know what he said. But here comes his dad out from the, oh, how can I help you, sir? I said, yeah, this guy at the front is giving me shit for no reason. He's like, no, he being very offensive. He being offensive. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure you offensive. You being offensive. Like I said, come to find out, this white dude was adopted by this Chinese family in China. It happens. He learned the accent. He had, he could speak full Cantonese. And so when his dad came out, I'm going back and forth with his son, thinking it's just an average employee. No, it's his son. And he's like, you know what, you need to stop. So you just exit store, you exit and you come back. I was like, well, when can I come back? Because I'm hungry as fucking shit. I calm things down. You come back. I waited about I think 32 minutes. I walked back in. Dude is still fucking mad at me. Just still all kinds of mad and angry face. He's all blustery with the red cheeks and the ears, and I'm just like, can we please? He's like, and as soon as his dad heard me say please, he can, no, you know what? You just need to get out. I was like, well, fuck it. I think I stopped at McDonald's on the way home and got a triple cheeseburger and whatever slack ass fries they had left on the menu. So I just told that on live. There you go, story time. Oh no, the eyes were, dude. Listen, this is why I keep telling you, this is why I avoid telling certain stories, because you're a white guy telling stories. You're automatically racist. Oh, racist. As soon as you tell, no, I just tell it like it fucking is. Like, if you went so y'all from the West Coast, you're from LA, you go to a local Chinese spot on the corner. You want to order some chow mein, lo mein, tempura, this and that. You see a white guy, pale as me, come out saying, "Oh yeah, how about that?" You would laugh your ass off. You can't say you wouldn't. And then your brain would be like, me, I respond in kind. I'm just saying, I kind of match energies, and also I grew up in a very affluent ghetto, 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 excuse me, area. So I kind of had to acclimate myself. Like I'm invited to every cookout ever. Like I'm that white guy, that payaso you want at every cookout ever. Takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work. But when you meet a white guy with an Asian accent, that's gonna throw you for a fucking loop. Like I said, I don't get confused or not know what to say oftentimes in life. I thought the guy was doing a bit. I thought he was pulling a Joe. I thought the guy was pulling a Joe Aguas, like fucking with me the way I would fuck with other people. Nope. He was adopted in China. He very sensitive to his heritage. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop making accents. Doggy style fries? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I missing? Doggy style fries? Where are y'all eating at? Very offensive. Yes, it's very offensive. I see Mexicans. Almost read that out loud. Very offensive white man. I think if you were to actually ask my true friends, I'm the least offensive white guy ever. Now, I make jokes. I'm very opinionated, but let's see. How do you say 75? Como se dice 75%? 65 percentage Latino. Bro. Bro. I get along with everybody. My mods know me. I'm a real fucking person. I have no reason to lie to anybody. I get nothing out of it. I literally get nothing out of lying to you fine, upstanding citizens viewing my channel right now. What's in it for me? Nothing. You know what I think is funny? Is I have trolls dedicated to like, it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of crazy. So, I've been rambling. I've had a couple pours. When do we stop, or when do we decide to keep going? Let's see. By the way, $5.99 a month. Access to all that. And maybe that's what I should start doing, is like making Alan start paying for, like, you want to see this? Man, I'll flex and crack bottles. Maybe that's a new kind of OF. Ladies might pay for that. All I need is a few, right? All I need is you know. JP, if you're still here, I'll bring this bottle when I bring the other ones you had me snag for you. The Peerless of this and that. I'm gonna bring this over. We're gonna crack this, the JD12 batch 1. By the way, this is why I also love the whiskey community, is you get to bullshit with people, but you get amazing samples. If you find a bottle that someone else needs or wants, not needs, none of us need whiskey, but a bottle you want, hit someone up. Bob the Builder. Curse you out in Japanese. That's funny. Konnichiwa. By the way, if I was Japanese, my name would have to be Jonichiro. And I love Japanese because it's all guttural. Sushiro. You don't have to know Japanese, but if you don't like this, you end sentences gutturally. I don't know Japanese, but it's all about how it's very guttural when you speak Japanese. Like, Hashiro, I'm very happy, I want sushi, I don't know you, so get out of my chat, I could just right. It's and I know that's a very simplistic way to look at things, but if you hear certain accents like we pull up acid, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson. See, I'm not speaking Japanese, but when you hear Mike Tyson, hi, hi, Mike Tyson. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Listen, I've held certain things back because I'm the super white guy in the whiskey community. But jokes are fun, voices are fun. Habibi. Hey Habibi, you called me? I give you very good deal on t-shirts. I sell you 1 for 10 or listen, 2 for 20. I give you very good deal. Very good deal. 1 for 10 or 2 for 20. You don't find that anywhere else. Anywhere. Close your eyes and listen to me. You know. Very sexy quaker papo. You want Japanese? You want Habibi? I can do all the accents. I can also do Ruski. We eat Russian turnips. It's very good for our teeth. It makes you very, very strong against a Glencairn when you pick up for pelicans. The Russian pelican. Das Vidanya. Do I like Buffalo Trace? Buffalo Trace is... I have plenty of Buffalo Trace bottles. I think everyone should have Buffalo Trace, but it's not something you should spend any more than 30 to 35 bucks for. If you spend more than 30 to 35 bucks for a bottle of Buffalo Trace, stop it. I know certain states, certain counties. Listen, we're going to talk softly right now. I know certain states, certain bottles are very difficult for people to find. But when I am in Southern Maryland and I see Weller Special Reserve, just the basic Weller, Green Reserve, right? You know, they want $100 for a $30 bottle. Fuck you, the ship, and the horse you rode in on. I don't give a fuck what kind of money you're trying to make for your Habibi family or your slack ass liquor store. You don't cheat me for that price, Habibi. I will not pay you $70 above markups. No, that is not going to happen. But you have idiots that pay, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them. I am very jealous of all y'all that have a Weller Rainbow. I would love a Weller Rainbow. I can't find foolproof CYPB Antique 107. I cannot find any. First of all, I don't see those bottles. But if they're charging me $100 for Weller Special Reserve, not even a 12-year, what the hell do you think they're charging me for anything else on the Rainbow? I'm not going to taste those flavors for that price. This ain't Skittles, motherfucker. I work hard for my money, and just because I have it doesn't mean I'm going to spend it. You can taste my fucking Rainbow Habibi. I'm not buying those bottles for that price. Certain bottles I will absolutely pay over MSRP for due to rarity and because I'm that damn curious. But there's only a certain amount I'm going to pay. Or it's a sliding scale. If a bottle costs $90 MSRP, I'm not paying 900 fucking dollars for it. This $90 bottle, you know what? I will pay $200 for it because it's a 10-yard hill, 10 yard. I don't know how y'all pronounce. Once again, very limited release, and it's a hazmat. I'll pay $200 for that every day of the week. Blame me, judge me, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna buy it every day. Let me check back up on comments, guys. Hey, Ricardo, how we doing, buddy? Is James Jones in here? I have missed James Jones. Yeah, Weller's dropping in Colorado. E.H. Taylor, the barrel proofs, the single barrels are dropping everywhere, but where I shop. People praying, yeah, exactly. Is Waters Irish? I am not Irish. Actually, you know what? I do not know my full lineage. That's a story for another time. Checking back on comments. All right. All right, now I'm seeing James's comments. There we go. What's up, James? How we doing, buddy? I think James joined just for the forearm content. James, see something, say something, buddy. Also, I have had a couple people asking me if I purposely flex on stream. I don't. So I thought about doing this, but then all you see is face and hands. Like, no, man, bro, I worked for these fucking forums. I ain't got to flex for shit. Y'all want to be jealous because I got biceps and forearms? You go ahead, be jealous. When I pick up allocateds, I slam that shit. Right? That's my fucking bottle, bruh. I also do a lot of chores, laundry, sweeping, all that kind of shit. Down with the essays. No, we've discussed this. All right, I'm gonna say it out loud. What do you call a Mexican midget? Chat. What do you call a Mexican midget? Paragraph. Why? Because he's not a full essay. He's not a full essay. I'm gonna get banned for saying that. Now I'm trying to think of like some cracker jokes, but I can say it. You know what? Lo siento, no lo siento, entiendo palabra, I'm not sorry whatsoever. Jokes are fun. If you don't get jokes, you're not invited to the cookout or the carne asada. You don't get the crema. Yep. Well, actually, your wife gets the crema, but you. Nah, I like having me a Kipo in chat. This is so fun. I also don't let people know how much Spanish I understand because it's very fun at job sites when I hear them talking about la ventana escalera del rage. Okay, so you want me to put my ladder to the right of the window? Okay, I can do that, but how about you? When I do it as they're talking and they're like, okay, and I'm like, coma. I like fucking with people. You don't have to know what I know, but I know what you know. Unagi. Unagi. Hey, what's up, Manny? Hey, Manny, by the way, everyone saw Manny Villanueva in chat right now? Oof. Oof. Manny. Manny, you're a simp for Reaper. Manny, stop sending Reaper your fucking money. I'm telling you right now, Manny. I know how it feels. You've got April and Farm Kitty in chat. It's fun to talk to them. Stop sending Reaper your fucking money, bro. You are wasting your time being a mod on his channel. I was once his top mod. Why do you think he opens up Pokemon cards and does this and that? That man was texting me every day for content ideas. Manny, I see you. I want you to see me. Stop wasting your money, Manny. Stop wasting your money. Oof. By the way, in case you guys are curious how the Whiskey Reaper gets all of his bottles, he's a platinum Uber level member at Total Wine and More, which is why his fat thumbs, if you've seen he covers up the labels on his bottles because they say Total Wine and More. He's not finding these allocateds because bro, he's lucky to find Total Wine and More. Manny, be better than the Reaper. That's all I'm going to say. If you enjoy being a mod for him, cool. Just stop spending money on that man's lackluster fucking chat room, bro. No, the Reaper is a channel that I'll be honest, his content was very fun for a while because he was grilling meat, showing whiskey, and he does a fake voice every time. Ooh, I'm the whiskey real. Ooh. But then when you realize that the people in his chat are way more entertaining than he is, our whiskey community kind of found each other and said, fuck Reaper. We have Whiskier, Kanan, Joe Unfiltered. We've got Al Gordon. We've got so many other better communities than wasting our time and money on the fucking Whiskey Reaper. That guy fakes his voice. Like I said, it's 9:32 in the morning. I'm balls deep in some ductwork. And this man's asking me if he should bother buying a card that's graded a 9.5 instead of a 10. Bro, get out of my fucking inbox. I'm working right now. You've got 23K followers on YouTube, but you need my advice? Bro, go eat a dick. I'm working. I'm working right now. Like, what are you doing? Very deep? What are we talking about? Hold on. I mean, I can go anywhere y'all want me to go, man. I can. Anyway, I really, excuse me. Let us comport ourselves. Let us be a man. I am very thankful that last year when I was going through the turmoil in my life, because last year was really, really rough for me. 2024, June, July, I went from being a stepdad back to being single after my bottles were all destroyed, by the way. Different story. But I've always had genuine friends in life. My friend Matt DS, my mod, Annette. I've always had really true friends in life. But after that, I was like, my bottles just got destroyed. I'm in a kick-ass career right now. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna rebuild my credit that you fucked up, collect some bottles, and just enjoy life. My honest just be a good person and life falls into place. That's all I'm saying. Um like I've never met Rob and Melly in person, but last year, like I said, I broke up with my ex, and I'm scrolling YouTube one day, and I see Rob. He's climbing trees, chopping limbs. He's speaking Spanish, and to me, that spoke to me. It's not even whiskey. I'm like, I see a hardworking ass dude. Entiendo palabras. The man. I had no idea Rob was married to Melly, and me and him started chatting for about a week or two, just because I'm tuning into random streams. And then one day he's like, "Do you want to be a mod?" I was like, "Oh well, shit. You're married. Is your wife okay with me being a mod?" And ever since then, I've been that payaso that's always invited to the cookout because I'm a real kind of person. No, James, the only one I'm worried about getting my booty is you and Nathan, bro. And by the way, since James is here, hold on. Hold on. This is obligatory for James because I know James has been asking. James, I've been trying to lift, bro. Like I know it's pale right now, but man, bro. Like, bro, I got guns, man. You don't want to fuck with this payaso, bro. Like, I got your back, I got your front too, right? Y'all think I'm weak as shit. James, I would love to go live with you, man. I do co-lives with everyone as soon as they want to, man. No, Gabby, you're okay. So I will say this: my best female mod. No offense to any of you ladies, but my top female mods. It's Rachie is number one. Rachie's my number one female mod, right? Then it goes Gabby. Then it goes Melly, and then you've got Annette and Tyga. I'm just saying, Rachie is definitely my when it comes to lady mods. That woman is fierce. Listen, Manny, all I'm gonna say is this, man. Like, I don't begrudge how you spend your time. If you're, I'm trying to say this without giving away too much information. So that particular stream that you mod for has made fun of me because why? I was the lady mods from that stream were in my DMs first. Ask any of my male mods here who hit up whom first. What I'm telling you this, Manny, is that Reaper is a charlatan. He's full of shit. And he does not respond to people unless you send money. Reaper can eat a fucking oof. Ooh. A big bag of dicks. You're a mod for him? I used to like being a mod for him. Me and Al were also mods for him. I'm telling you right now, it is going to bite you in the ass. Stop sending that rich kid money. Because I saw when you asked him a question about whether he went to Total Wine to get his bottles, he doesn't mention stores because he doesn't want people knowing where he's going. The rest of the whiskey community, what do we do? We'll, excuse me, we let you know where to find bottles. We take videos of where we find bottles. We don't give a shit. We want everyone to have a come up. Reaper is a fucking asshole. And I know he's watching this right now. Like I said, Manny, stop. Don't send him one more cent of your fucking money. and Farm Kitty and April are all fucking fake. He gets all of his higher end stuff from Total Wine releases or the 923 liquor store. Like, he's a charlatan, dude. The rest of us actually go out and, hey, I found a bottle for a damn good price. And you know what? I don't have to fucking brag to the world about it because I work for a living making mid 50s an hour. I buy bottles because I want to drink them, not because I need to do it for content. I can't imagine how exhausting that life is, by the way, for you content creators. Like, I'd rather work for a living and then find, like, oh, you poor bastards. You ladies on OF or you dudes just filming content. Like, I feel so bad for you. Like, your job is easy and bullshit. Vodka, ugh. Last time I had vodka was, I can't remember last time I had vodka. Reaper like chunkless. That's funny. Oh, phone's about to drop. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we got this. Oh, shit. Hold on. Work your fingers, Joe. That's what the ladies need. See, there you go. By the way, all fellows know the Super Nintendo move. When you do this, just trying to figure things out. Listen, I mean, vodka has its place, but I'm not shooting. Vodka is it's a mixer. By the way, Tito's fucking sucks. They are all marketing. Tito's sucks. I can send you all a bottle of Scotty's vodka that is local to my area that will kick the shit out of Tito's. I do like that Tito's is made from corn, but their marketing is fake. It does not come from a single this or single that. It's mass produced fucking bullshit. Fuck Tito, man. This is why I'm glad to no longer work in restaurants or have to decide what goes on menus. Because you have bullet reps coming in asking me to feature a cocktail with it. No, dude, bullet fucking sucks. I'm sorry, you're coming into my restaurant asking me to feature a cocktail or to push a cocktail featuring no. I'm not going to do that to my customers and their palates, and I'm damn sure not going to do that for you. Like, I wasn't going live on YouTube back when I was managing restaurants. And I really wish I was, because the conversations and the bullshit I had with people trying to push their fucking garbage liquors on chain restaurants is fucking peak content. It's peak content. With you go to a restaurant now, how many of us that drink quality stuff now, you go to a restaurant and what you see on the menu is fucking garbage. Your higher end cocktails that cost me $15.95 are made with a slack ass bottle of liquor. Dude, fuck you. I'm not paying $16 for a bullet, and no, I'm not doing it. I'm just not fucking doing it, bro. And I get it. You got to make your money in this and that, but if you can buy a single bottle for 30 to 40 bucks and they want to charge you $12 to $15 for an ounce and a half or 2 ounces of that, I get going out and enjoying your evening, but you're a fucking idiot to pay for If you see a bullet and Coke or a Jack and Coke for $13.50, like don't pay it. Just don't pay it. I'd rather you buy some 99s, go out in the parking lot, get fucked up, and then go into the bar and eat some potato skins and shit and just chill on a cocktail. It doesn't make any sense to me for y'all to, for anyone to pay all, like, restaurants are ridiculous. Has anybody ever had alcohol poisoning? What's the first bottle to my right? Talking about this one? Or I'm trying to match it, Rob. What are we talking about? This one? Rob, I'm trying to help you. This one. So this right here would be a. Why the hell does my TV keep stopping? Anyway. So I'm a huge fan of Weeded. This is the 2024, by the way, still unopened. 2024 Heaven Hill Grain of Glass. Dude, JP, I still can't believe I have this bottle unopened. There's no reason to have it unopened. They've come out with a 2025 release, Chinakapin or Chinook, whatever that wood release is. They've come out with a 2025 version. So you have a bourbon, a rye, and then the weeded release. I still just, for whatever reason, have not cracked this 2024. I'm not tatering it. It's not because I'm overly partial to it or I'm scared to lose it. It's just a bottle I just haven't opened yet. I will say this though, I am a huge fan of, like, most Heaven Hill products. Dude, I'm all about. That bottle, I cannot wait to open it. JP, I think we're gonna have to, if you're willing to crack one of your higher end bottles with me, or maybe share that that handy Sazerac. Oh my god, saying handy in a non-whiskey stream sounds sus. But JP, if you're willing to share that handy Sazerac, we might be able to do something here. Damn, my phone is starting to get a little bit low. Oh my goodness. Hold on. All right, guys. Goofy face. We're checking messages. We're checking messages. Yeah, I know your Parker just popped out. Definitely cracked something. All right, well, we don't have to crack B-Tax, but when people think of, all right, I'm reading messages now. Sorry, buddy. Hey, man, my last name is Waters. You don't have to worry about me getting dehydrated. All right, cool. I'm just checking back up on chat. Just checking back up on chat. And you know what's funny? I thought I had charged my phone enough, but I don't know how long I've been actually going live for right now. I am going to mute this real quick because I'm about to have a strong stream on the side. Gabby. Gabby, by the way, shout out to Gabby. She told me the last time that I took a break away from stream to go stream that everyone could hear it. So I'm going to mute this. I mean, unless I get a whole bunch of ones in chat where people want, I don't know why you'd want to hear it, but I didn't know y'all could hear it last time. So I'm going to go, how about now? We good? Are we good? How about now? Look at all y'all. I still got 11 people here. Dude, wow. By the way, fellas, you see something this nice, trimmed up, you know you're diving in. Don't lie. All right. Well, you know what? I do not condone these. Kids, don't smoke. Don't vape. My phone died. I plugged it in. I joined live back for you. It's not for me, it's for you. Oh, let me close this door right quick. There we go. What did Melly say? You and Rob always do that. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold on, Melly. You know what? Just because you're right, Melly, doesn't mean you always get to say things. I'm kidding. Bro, my aim is on point. You think I leave restrooms dirty? Like, my entire life right now, working construction, is porta potties.
I'm not trying to sit on a pissy toilet seat. I leave it nice for the next person. That's all I'm saying. Like, by the way, you fellas that piss on public toilet seats, anyone in chat right now, if you do that, don't be lift the seat up, bro. Lift the seat up. Don't be that guy who pisses on a public toilet seat. Like, don't do that. By the way, fellas, if you want to know if I'm a woman, nope. That right there is a solid Adam's apple. Because I'm a man. I do be a gentleman. I do be a gentleman. Don't condone this. Don't worry about me smoking cigarettes, all right? Don't worry about me. Yeah. Tell you what. Hold on. How do I look without? Oh, man. Tell you what. This lighting is good for mis ojos grandes. Ojos verdes. Hey, Melly. Melly, don't lie. Hold on. Where is it? Shit, they look a little black right now, but I'm telling you, in the sunlight, these ojos verdes, they catch. They catch, bro. How long in the charge cord? Don't worry about my charge cord. Worry about you. Don't worry about me. Man, 21 likes on a stream. I'm getting famous, y'all. Negrito. Who's scared of Negrito? I gotta. I'll do Asian accent. I'll do Asian accent all day, but when I speak Chicano, I get very nervous. You know? Hey, Summer, how we doing? By the way, if you're familiar with this Home Alone movie, I know it's reverse, but that scene where the old guy is like, "I'll give you 3 seconds, a wine," it's not a real movie. That movie is not real. They filmed that old schooly scene just for Home Alone, right? So if you are to try and search that old school gangster movie where he's like, "Yeah, filthy animal," and just shoots up the room, that movie doesn't exist. They made that scene just for Home Alone. Just saying, if y'all didn't know. Lindos Ojos Verdes. Yeah. Yeah, no, so that scene from Home Alone where you see the old guy saying, "I'll give you 3 seconds to get out of here." They made that scene just for that movie. It's not a real movie. Because trust me, I would watch that whole fucking movie if it was real. If like that old guy was taking business appointments in his office and like just threatening people with glee. That'd be a kick-ass movie, but no, they filmed that specific scene for Home Alone. So now you know. Now you know. I'm happy to bring y'all some information. By the way, fun fact of the day: dragonflies have all those legs but can't walk. Think about it, right? Dragonflies have all them legs, but they can't walk. Just saying, it's true. Google it. Give it a googs. They can't walk. They just kind of hover from place to place and just kind of suckle on things. You know, dragonflies cannot walk. True story. Bonne nuit. This. Yeah, you're right. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop standing outside and putting a fag in my mouth. All right. Everyone keeps asking me for like real life views. There you go. That's my back door. If you all ever want to see how tight it is, she tight. That back door is tight. All right, let's see. What am I doing? So, shit. I do need to get to bed pretty soon here. So. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well, on that note, we're going to have one more pour for the night. Let's see. What do we got? I like what Melly just said. That's fucking awesome. No calmate. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay, man. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I think maybe now people will be more comfortable. All right, we're gonna have one last. I'm even not even anxious. It's. I know. One last tiny pour for the night. Rob, coming out. Los, dude, I cannot believe. First of all, that. Look, we're not doing nothing crazy, but I will finish the night on some Penelope Valencia. By the way, I do like how I inadvertently tied the P up to that cork right there, like when you split the late, like unless you're Joe Unfiltered who just struggles with bottles, you just kind of like. And you can just find where it's supposed to go. You know, you just go by feel. Carry the one. I mean, you know, that's where that shit lines up. All right, so one last pour for the night. Thank you all for joining me on a silly Wednesday. My phone died, as it always does. Y'all know what to expect. Let's see. So what did we all have tonight? We had some JD14. We bottle killed a Stag 24. You know, actually, there's a little dollop left, but we bottle killed a Stag 24C. I showed off bottles that I'm not going to crack yet. You guys are amazing for joining me. Simple pour to end the night. Penelope Valencia. I will say this about the Penelope Valencia. It wasn't the bottles I most want to find from Penelope are the American Light Whiskey in Havana. Maybe because I don't have them. But in terms of what I have tasted from Penelope, Valencia, greater than Rio. Just saying. I mean, unless you're looking for a specific taste, like for an end cap, I would much prefer the Valencia over the Rio. The Rio is just a super, it's super fucking sweet. Which, if you like that, that's cool. Like, I mean, I do like the Rio, but
It's not a bottle after searching for so long. I'm trying to find again. Um, the Havana, I still have yet to find my own. The American Light whiskey, I do know what American Light whiskey tastes like, but I want the bottle. There's certain bottles you see you fucking want. And by the way, I'm gonna keep showing it off. One of 14,000 bottles released, and I've got a fucking hazmat. So I'll crack it when I want to. But for those of you that could not find this bottle at a decent cost, I'm sorry. It takes a lot of work to find that bottle in Maryland. In Maryland, outside of lottery, at a decent cost. Fuck it. I won't sleep if. Which bottle? Which bottle you want? I'm not cracking any new bottles tonight. I'll show you bottles, but I'm not cracking shit. We did kill this one tonight though. And this empty bottle is already sold because I have people on Instagram that do glass art and want to take the label and the antlers and combine it into some sort of this and that. I'm all for it, so dude, I'll sell empty bottles to people. I'll gift empty bottles to people. First bottle behind you. I'm not cracking this one. This is a batch one of Jack Daniel's 12 I just found recently. I'm not cracking that bottle for a little bit. Finding a batch one of a 10 or 12 is fucking stupid hard to come by, and the fact that the guy sold it to me for, what was it, 150 for a batch one Jack 12, I think most of us would pay that. So, but I do need to end this live soon because I have to work tomorrow and shit. So let me. It's problem with going live. You gotta fix shit. Hold on, where are we at? I know you're seeing me right now, not seeing me seeing you, but hold on. Here we go. Oh my god. There we go. Absolutely insane. Hold on, chat. Hold on. All right, I'm at 5%. I've got to wake up, go to work tomorrow. Thank you all very much for joining me on your Wednesday. Plenty of other things you could have been doing. I know that I am silly. All I can say is thank you. Like, subscribe, share. Al Gordon, Joe Unfiltered, Kanan, Whiskier. Way better channels if you're looking for mash bills, history, this and that. I am that guy that will tell you bottles I find that are, just damn good. Dude, I don't know what bottles you want. No, no one's stressing me out. I'm just curious what like I'm like what bottle are you guys trying to see? Like hey Rob, you Melly go live tonight. I'll try and be there. I know we got that 3 hour time zone difference, but yeah. The first one. Talking about a horsey bottle? My Rock Hill Farms? Dude, I don't know what bottle you guys are talking about. Hold on. There we go. Not flexing? What y'all want? Rock Hill? That is Rock Hill Farms right there. I do know my phone is about to die though. So. Caballos. Very hard bottle to find, Colonel. Rock Hill Farms is a single barrel. It is, you have Hancock's Reserve, but Rock Hill Farms is not a bottle I find very often. And I know my phone's about to die. Even though I see it brightly lit, I know my phone's about to fucking die. Once again. Yeah, I can take a pic and send it to Rob. Dude, Rock Hill Farms is a fucking monster bottle, dude. I'm just saying. Wow, that took 1 minute. Hey, you know what? If it's good, it's good. Gabby, you know what I mean? Insert wink here. All right, man. I've got to get up in like 4 or 5 hours. I got to end this live. Y'all are captivating motherfuckers, but you got to remember I'm on the East Coast, right? Going live is a little bit different than when y'all go live. But Rob, if you and Melly go live tonight, I promise I'll tune in, leave a couple comments like, help me, help you, help me. Like, let me fall asleep to you and Melly, like, all right, I'm being ridiculous. You guys have been absolutely fucking amazing on my Wednesday night. This is obligatory. I know. If you're new here, follow me for more forearm workouts and allocateds. If you could just double tap your screen, just like, share, subscribe. Listen, I don't give a fuck about going fucking viral or getting monetized, but if I do, you know where the money's going. Help me, help you. Help me. Anyway, y'all are amazing. Once again, thank you for joining me on your Wednesday. I'm going to clean up, make sure I am on time for work tomorrow. I will send random reels and messages to my legit friends. But you guys have been amazing. Good night, everybody. Who is this Ricardo? Good night, Joe. Okay. Borrachos. See, I read it as borracho at first. Yeah, absolutely. Like, tell you what. Since Millie said that, hold on, Millie. ASMR for Millie. Poquito más. Poquito más. Millie. Millie. It's okay, right? It's okay, Millie. Just like watch. Millie. Millie. You ready? That's it. That's it. Tortas. Well, that just happened on live. I maybe have embarrassed myself, but you know what? We stand by it. Penelope Valencia. Penelope Valencia. Cheers to Penelope. All right, so I only restarted this live to make sure I could end it so it wasn't deleted. So, y'all have a good night. You took a screenshot? Okay, everyone took screenshots. Watch him come back. Okay, yeah, you all took screenshots. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, no, my phone died. So I'm going to end the live now. Thank you all very much for showing up. Love you all very much. I got to make sure I end it to make sure I can actually post it. So, well, let's see if anyone joins in the last 2 seconds. Nah, ain't no one joining.